Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream, twitch.tv/bwana. Thank you so much for coming by. Today is Monday, February 22nd. Looks like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. Is it you? Do you have a case of the Mondays? Is it? Are we early? No, you're late. Haha. Yeah, we're starting to stream a little bit early today. And thank you for coming by, everybody. Let me fix this up. Got stuff broke over here. Trying this time slot out for a little bit since I've been waking up at 6 a.m. Starting the stream at 7 kind of hurts. So I've started a little bit earlier where I have a little bit more energy. Bwana is neither early or late. He is always right on time. He starts streaming precisely when he minstrel. So yeah, we're back on Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane. Today we're going to be playing Microsoft Flight Sim. In the A320 fly-by-wire Neo mod. Gonna be doing a couple flights from Fort Lauderdale to Nashville and from Nashville to Jacksonville. I'll do 2 flights. Gonna do real time. Gonna be on the East server, so if you want to join, yada yada yada. I'm hoping that I'm on the dev build. So I'm hoping that it cooperates. If it doesn't, comedy. What else is new? Your ultra wide comes in Friday. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Mavis is. He didn't like his ultra wide. He was like, this is too different. I understood though. It's just a lot of different things, man. You have to adjust to it. That's for sure. But he had a really super long, big one. Yeah, like a super wide TV 40,000 inch. Yeah, 49 inch. That's crazy. Yeah, but he said it didn't meet his workflow, so I understood. I was like, hey, to each his own. Everybody's got their differences. Like if I only had one of these and nothing else, I probably couldn't use it. I need a second monitor or something. No, I haven't done Honor in a while. Haven't done Honor in a while. Yeah, the majority of the just so you know what's going on with Honor, I think the majority of the virtual airline has not re-upped their subs. So the virtual airline is essentially stagnant. So I still have mine, but I doubt a lot of other people do because it's a subscription. So people don't pay, you know, they're not paying for it. And that now that what's the new one that's out? There's a new one that's out that people are playing that they're singing the praises about. Sky Park. Sky Park is out, so and that's a one-time fee, I think. Yeah, but it's kind of like Neofly in a sense. It's kind of like Neofly, but it's a one-time fee. And then there's there's what you call it still that we can still be doing in the meantime. FSE, because FSE is allowing signups. There's still FSE, so Bwana Air is on there. The only thing I don't like about Sky Park is that it's MSFS only. Right? That's the only thing I don't like about it. I want something that works with X-Plane too. So I'm kind of invested in X-Plane now. That's the only thing I don't like about Sky Park. Like, literally the only thing I think. And I think Air Hauler 2 is the same. I think you get it either or. I think you buy the X-Plane one or the MFF. I may be wrong about that one. But On Air and FS Economy are like the two main ones that combine both sims or multiple sims, you know? And that's what I prefer. But I've just been, I don't know, I got burned out a little bit from all the... It was just a lot of stuff happening with On Air, you know? It wasn't even shenanigans. It was just a lot of, it was a lot of ups and downs and nerfs and buffs and... So I just missed the old fashioned, hey, let's just fly from point A to point B and enjoy the sim, you know? Even though the economy part is addicting. You know, it is addicting, but... Yeah, I might pop back at FS Economy at some point. Or On Air. I still have On Air. It's been up... Well, I didn't update it this week. I think I updated it last week. Yeah. Oh, there's a flight recorder. I need to set that up. I downloaded it. There's a flight recorder for Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm going to try that today. That's kind of big. How do you use this? Holy crap. That's like 1 billion DLLs here. Did you put the entire Microsoft project in the... What? Got a link to it? Yeah, I put it in Discord too. Earlier this week. It is this. I haven't installed it yet, but apparently it works pretty well. I saw it in action. I did see it in action, and it works. So I was like, "Wow, a flight recorder for Flight Sim, pretty good." I was thinking about trying it today, but now I'm like looking at all these... That's a lot of files, man. It's like his entire project. But it works, so... It works. But we're going to be flying on East if you guys want to join me. I do have a route command. In chat, exclamation point route. I think that works, but I think it conflicts with stream elements, so I think it might bork stuff. I don't know. If I do fly now... Does Sim Toolkit bot join the channel? I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Let me turn it off and turn it on. There it is. I'm surprised it still isn't built-in flight replay. I think that's on the roadmap, right? I think that's on the roadmap. Don't remember. Don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I know the UK update was one of their major milestones. That just came out last week. So I wonder what the next thing is. Besides, you know, flight models and third-party planes. And oh, the CR... I think the... somebody CRJ put out a training video. We're going to watch that. Like one of the payware CRJs, I think they put out some new content. I heard about that. So, The payware planes are going to be coming soon, so that's good. That's actually really good. I think my... No, it's on. Okay. Yeah, the payware planes are going to be coming out real soon. Real soon. All right, so let's get set up here. And... Right. Get the sim started, get everything going. I have the flight plan in sim brief and everything. The sim has launched. Did you guys see the Mars stream? I saw some of it. That was really cool. They had live video from Mars. Not live video, but recorded video. And it was pretty good quality. I was like, oh, the future is now. Okay. I guess we're doing this. I guess we're doing this. The future is actually now, chat. They showed the landing and everything. I was like, wow. I wonder what kind of video compression they use. I know. It took a while to get here, though. It did take a while to get here. It took a few. I don't know how long exactly. And also, chat, I'm working on a new overlay. I threw this together today. You know, I had some other ideas, but I never got to do them. But we're going to try this out. So a little bit of different layout. Not too different, but we changed things up a little bit. I need to change my stream deck to change these. Hold on. So, cam is going to go to 21:9, and no cam is going to go to 21:9. There we go. NASA can get the AV from Mars, but Twitch can't keep audio in sync. Oh, man. Can't do nothing but giggle at that. Can't do nothing but giggle. All right, so we got our flight plan here in Sim Toolkit. So I think exclamation point route will work. I'm not positive about that. If I do it... Oh, it does work. There we go. So if you want to copy pasta that route, you want to follow along, there it is. So yeah. And it looks like we're connected. Everything's connected and stuff, so that's cool. And Zach hooked me up with a good coffee mug. Because the A32NX mod has a coffee cup in it that you can customize. What's up, Chauffeur? How you doing? And he put a good coffee mug inside the game. And it made me smile uncontrollably. Made me smile uncontrollably, dude. I could not stop smiling. I was like, yes! Now that's good coffee. Alright, so we're going to Fort Lauderdale. I actually took this flight many times. This exact flight. Fort Lauderdale to Nashville. Many times. Because I worked for, I think I was doing Deloitte & Touche. And that was like a 2-month gig. So I was like going there every week. Almost so much that they wanted me to get like a long-term stay motel. And I didn't want to do that. Hotel. I was like, I want to go home and see my wife. Shut up. I'll go and see my wife, man. Ain't about no stay there for a week. Well, you can bring her. She don't want to come here. I didn't say that, but it was a very dead area. There was like nothing to do. I could have brought her, but I brought her on a lot of trips, though. All right, so let's go to 142. Wait, do I want... I wish I could tell if these are like gates or like. Let's do 157. 157. All right, flight conditions. I have RES weather, but I'm not going to use it because every time I use it, it destroys my GPU and I got to stream. So it's good for YouTube videos and stuff and showing off screenshots. But when I stream RES, it just absolutely obliterates. All right, we're going real time. All players and multiplayer. We're going to be on the east. Gear done. Now, I've also been working on my cameras. I'm trying to synchronize my cameras that I have in X-Plane to the same ones I have in Microsoft Flight Sim. Maybe you guys can help me with this. I don't know how to create a custom camera in the external view. Boggles the mind. I don't know how to do it. I have a keybind to save a custom camera. It works on the cockpit internal cameras. Does not work on the external cameras. So I want to have like some wing views and some other stuff saved. Can't do it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I tried for like an hour. And I was looking through the keybinds, seeing if there was something separate. And I just can't. The camera might freeze, so I need to mod the page me. Exclamation point page if that happens, if the camera does freeze. Because this sim does make my cam link freeze. With my DSLR, it makes it freeze. I don't know why it does that, but it happens from time to time. So you'll see me be like, yeah, chat. That was English, by the way. English. All right. Welcome to Fort Lauderdale International Herpaderp. Dude, I have flown out of this place 6 kachillion times. Your cam balance seems to be wider than usual. Warmer than usual. Yeah, I noticed that too. And I don't remember changing anything. Oh, I think I know what I did. I moved my lights, but... Huh. It does seem warmer. I don't know why. And I've known better to adjust this stuff live, but it is very warm. Going from Fort Lauderdale to Nashville. Make sure my wife didn't change the setting somewhere. Hold on. Because she turned it off one day. I don't know if she hit something by accident. Blame the wife. That's what they always do. Okay, it's on manual. ISO auto. F-stop 1.4. Let's see what I can do here. All right, exposure. No, I need brightness. I forgot where brightness is. Might be in the menu. White balance, underwater auto. What the heck? No. Actually, that is right. Well, something I did do was, I did move my lights down. So I was working on something. You know what? Let me move them back up. That might fix it. About right there. Move this one up too. Right there. That may do it. Now we'll get back down there. So I was doing something with the green screen and I had a shadow. So I I moved my lights down to remove the shadow, but I never put them back up. Maybe that'll help. No, it's still warm. It's a little better. I'm noticing it's a little bit better. All right, cool. So as I was saying, I'm trying to get my camera synced. And I'm using hotkeys now. So I'm using 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 8 and 9 are kind of out there. Custom wing views. All right, we'll check that out. Like, I don't know what's going on with it, but it's like I'm doing the hotkeys and it's not working. All right, I got that queued up. Bat 1. I said bat 1. So chat, we are flying the A320 Neo mod. Turn all the pumps on because I'll forget. 8 ears to nav. Is it me or installing this game just for my PC to catch fire? Maybe. Perhaps. Could be. Alright. APU master switch on. And we'll fire up the APU. Or the starter. Seatbelt light on. Oh, I can't use the scroll wheel. Beacon light. And we're about ready to get started. Alright. So let's do some stream raiders here. Make sure this still works. It does! Well, we got a coffee cup, chat. You bought a Wave 3 my Amazon link? Oh, about that. Well, I'm glad you got it, man. Glad you got it. And let me know how it is. Did you get it on sale, I hope? Because I think it was on sale last week. Okay, it was on sale. Awesome, awesome. All right, cool. Cool, man. Thank you for that. $15 off. Nice. All right, so let's get back to the plane. After we kill these presents. Tweak. All right, so let's adjust the screens here. Make them brighter. Brighter. Because I'm in sunny Fort Lauderdale. Bright the upper ECAM. Bright the lower ECAM. And we'll do the Reese's Cups. Make them a little bit brighter. How do you slide the camera left and right? It's not the arrow keys, is it? Forgot to do that. It's been a long time. All right, I'll just reach over like this. We'll do the co-pilot. All right, cool. And we'll do the floodlights a little bit. In case it gets dark. Okay. So we've already aligned because I have a setting on my fly pad. Look at that good coffee, chat. Look at that. Look at that. It's not the same fun. Look at this. Is that good coffee? Look up there. It's a good coffee. Beautiful. Zach made that for me. All right. And I don't know how to get this thing to save my sim brief name. Here comes the pop-ups because it doesn't distinguish. But I have to type in my sim brief name every time. Good coffee. Oh yeah. All right, cool. So that's the knit here. We are going. Oh, we just do a knit request. This is spoiling me. Let's turn this up. Like I go to the A320 Ultimate on X-Plane, and I'm like clicking this, thinking it's gonna pull from SimBrief, but no, bwana. It only pulls from the company plan. It doesn't pull from SimBrief. So when I hit this, it's just gonna go whoop, and it's gonna pull everything from SimBrief, which is very convenient. How you doing, Mini Pig? Welcome, dude. All right, so what is? Let's go to dispatch here and look at the load sheet. The CI, I think, is okay. The CI is 9. It's 9. Yeah, it's 9. Welcome, Diedrich. I meant to say welcome earlier, but I did not. I did not. All right, so a knit is good. 9. I'm gonna go ahead and do the flight plan, and then we'll do the weights and stuff. So, departure. We're departing out of. Let me get on my other monitor here. I have Sim Toolkit. All right. The route is we're taking that Thunder 4 out of runway 10L. Please. Thank you. Thunder 4. And no transition. Right? So it's just going straight to Thunder. Insert. And I always put my destination in because I'm a noob. I know you're supposed to do this like on the way and check all the wind and stuff. You guys, I do a lot of noob stuff. I'm still fairly new to simming compared to everybody else. Runway 31. ILS, of course. And the star we're going to use is Swift 2. Yeah, insert that guy. All right, cool. All right, I'm over there reaching for cameras. I gotta get used to hitting these hotkeys. All right, so let's go over here and look at the flight plan. I think 3, no, 4, nope, 5, nope, 6. There it is. And if I hit this guy, let's see how we do. Yeah. Don't do any stupid loop-de-loops or anything dumb like that. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh. I spoke too soon. Did you see that? Did you see that shenanigans? Did you watch this little screen here? You see I like went back and forth. What? Did you see that shenanigans? What is all this? That's not even the what? All right, so 8A decel into tiers and then a user point. And then it's supposed to go to Holer. Let me zoom. Oh, it's already zoomed in. What is it doing here? Well, that's actually the airport. Is it doing a loop around? It looks like it's coming around this way and then it's going to loop around and then come back here. You can tell I've never flown this because the route's all jacked up. But yeah, it goes from Onuj to Holer. And Onuj is way out there. So I could delete those two and just have it come around this way, but that wouldn't be the right runway then. It'd be a different runway. It'd be the other one. It'd be the other direction. So let's actually zoom out a little bit here, and I can go from tiers to Onuj. So after tiers, we have what is this after tiers? Tiers. There's a user point here. I can delete that. Oh wait, it's like tiers and then BNA. Wait a minute. I think I'm looking at this wrong. I think that's the, no, it isn't. So we could delete Onuj and Holer. Not ownage, but we can delete. Because I want to go from tiers to ownage. So this BNA. Let's see if I can get rid of these. I think I get rid of that one. Okay, let's clear that out. That's actually not working. Well, we might have to just do a direct when I get over there, and then just bypass all that stuff. That's probably going to be the play. So when I get over there, I'm just going to go from tiers and then direct, and then do a direct to the ownage. I don't know why I can't delete that out of the flight plan. Short question: what do you find to switch to lap the buttons for the MCDU? You mean this? I am using the A320 fly-by-wire mod on a dev build, so that's how I have these buttons to make them brighter. If you're using the stock A320 and Microsoft Flight Sim, you may not have that. You may not have that. Okay, so we gotta try to remember to do that. Gotta try to remember to do that. All right, what's our flight level say? Gosh, the spacing is all jacked up here. Flight level 360. So let's go ahead and put that in now. Flight level 360. Saudi Arabia. Cool. All right, our APU is running. Is it? The OAPU is available, so let's turn the bleed on. One. APU bleed is on. Good coffee? Yeah! Matches the cup at my YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes, sir. It's amazing. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's look at the performance and fuel prediction stuff here. Weights and stuff. Let's get the weight in here. ZFW. We'll just go with what they give us and be happy with it. And don't you give me no lip neither. Oh, did I do the second page of a NIT? I did not. Let's do fuel planning. Confirm that. So that's probably gonna make me have to do this again. No, it's fine. So we got our fuel in there and everything, and I think that's all you really have to do for that. All right, man, this is so convenient to pull all this stuff from SimBrief. I'm getting used to that still. All right, so let's do our perf here. We'll take the 131 and we'll take the 127, and we'll just assume that V1 of 127 will actually get us in the air. If it doesn't, then whatever, dude. Whatever. Let me get the calculator for... I gotta dig up my A320 calculator. Holy crap, look at all these bookmarks. Take out performance calculator. WAB Pro. Okay, so we're in a KFLL on runway. I forgot that fast. On runway 10. Okay. And the RTO, does it have all that in there? Let me see. I'm so used to my flight factor having all this stuff in it. No, they don't have all all that stuff in there yet. This is all in out. So, I can calculate based on that, and it gives me some numbers. But I already got V1, VR, and V2 already, so I don't need that. Yeah, the Q and H and everything is there. That's cool. Flex is 2740. I had the biggest lunch if you need to calculate the extra weight. Calculate for the extra weight. What you? What are you talking about, man? What? You didn't eat that much? Oh my gosh! Hey, man. All right, we're fine with this. I'll just go with this. All right, so I think I got everything. Yeah, flight plan, perf, prog. Yeah, we're good. It was all you can eat. All right, so is the accent on food the finest? All right, let's get our flight sim apps here. Do I have? Oh, I don't know where that came from. Do I have a shortcut for this? Geese is running. I don't think I have a shortcut for my for the pushback helper. Let me put the shortcut in that directory because I have to go actually where I installed it. Oh, you know what? There was a folder in there, wasn't there? Hold on. Pushback helper. Yeah, I have the folder in there. I actually put the files in there. Look at me, Google Chat. All right. So we're raring to go. Let's wait for this to connect. And let me, hey, there's iStig. Let's look at the airport info here. Oh, I'm still on Tampa. What the heck? No. Cancel. Fort Lauderdale. Chartsless. Airport. All right, here's where we are. And it seems this hasn't connected because it doesn't show me on the map. There I am. So I'm right there. So we're going to runway 10, which is way over there. My goodness, that's a good ways over. So we're going to turn to the... Let's wait for iStig to do his thing. We're going to turn, yeah, that way to my right. And then we're going to head over to runway 10. That KFLL to KBNA looks great. Oh, you like it? Yeah, that's what I was dangling with earlier today. I don't know if it's finalized, but that's what I was messing with. Playing with that. It's kind of too big. I got to fix the text. Are you going to follow me out? All right, cool. So we'll kill the parking brake and then we'll go, we'll go reverse. I'll call the tug first. And go reverse. I left it. I left it. That doesn't make any sense. All right, why am I stuttering? Is parking brake off? Ugh. Chat, what's going on? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, go smoother now, buddy. Wait a minute. Moby is hitting the button. Chat, show some love in the chat.
Howdy.
Howdy doody. I am marveled. I'm supposed to be starting my engines, but I'm too captivated by this. I'll just start them when I get out here because I don't know how to act. It was not this choppy. I just flew I did a flight before the stream. All right. I am hurt. All right, let's page up. All right, so let's start our engines. And we'll turn ignition start on. All the screens are ready for me. We're going to start engine 1 or engine 2. I'm sorry. First sub of the day. First sub of the day, man. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate the support. N2 is kicking up slowly but surely. And I don't have any saved cameras. I do an X-plane, but I don't hear it'll actually watch the engine spin up. You have to take my word for it, chat. Get them numbers go up. Oh, my flight director's off. What the heck? I'm not used to that. I'm used to it being enabled by default. I'm spoiled. All right, it's available. Let's go ahead and start engine 1. Alrighty. Slowly coming up. Let's arm our spoilers. Nice, sir. Wait for that bad boy to become available, and then we're gonna turn off the APU bleed and get ourselves on the runway and get up in the air. There it is. All right, turn this back to normal. Turn our APU bleed off and APU. Turn our landing lights because we're landing, kinda. Okay, I'm used to using mouse wheel. Strobe light, everything else is golden, and nav light. Let's just turn on taxi lights and oh, did I not do this? I didn't. Emergency exit light. We'll turn the dome on the dim, and yeah, APU should be turned off. All right, let me get the chart up here. So I'm gonna hang a left and then another left, then go straight down. I don't know how to refer to these things, but we're gonna do that. I think we're ready to go. Let's do a flaps 1 here. Disable the parking brake and let's get on our way. All right. I don't know where exactly to go. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it, chat. We're just following general road guidelines. I see lines, I drive in them. Something I learned in kindergarten, to stay between the lines. That's what we try to do. Try to stay between them lines is what we're doing. That's a beautiful sim, chat. That is a beautiful sim. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So every time I play this, man, every time I come back to this after playing X-Plane and just, I'm just like, oh my goodness. It feels like I just bought like a premium pack for X-Plane. It's like all by default. Now, granted, a lot of stuff is busted too, right? I don't go too fast. A lot of stuff is busted, but still, it looks really good. I showed my wife a glitch the other day. I was in Tampa on X-Plane, and I had messed up the ortho. No, actually, it was actually this sim. Or was it Tampa? I don't know if it was X-Plane or this. But there was a giant, like, mountain in the middle of the runway. It was a big, just giant thing. That made me unhappy. All right, I'm gonna go this way. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, but I'm doing it. I don't know how to do this. Chad, is this legal? Probably not. But we're gonna go this way and then hang a left. I just think it's like, where is he going? I am using mini, what do they call them? Mini labels, mini plates, tiny plates, or mini plates or tiny plates for the name, so it's not default. So that's why my names look like that. It's a mod. It's like it's part of a bigger utility package, and I just took the tiny plates out of it. All right, I think this is my stop right here. Hit the left blinker. Kick-go, 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 kick-go. Oh gosh. Wait, am I going 10 left or 10 right? Hold the phone. Oops. Can't see it there. Can't see it there. All right, where's Sim Toolkit? I'm 10 left. Woo, no! I'm going to the wrong one. All right. Well, we're going to take a detour. That's okay with y'all. I went to the wrong runway. I was going to 10R instead of 10L. So we got yeah. So we're gonna hang a right over here, and it shouldn't be that big of a detour though. We just pretend this is what we were supposed to do. Then we're gonna pull up our in-flight movie, which is the video on how to set our custom wing cameras, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It seems very straight. I mean, X camera has me spoiled, man. Set camera. Camera saved. Not in this game. Alright, so we're heading over to 10L now. I just blindly looked at 10. I was like, oh, we're going to runway 10. And it's actually 10L, not 10R. A little bit too much throttle there. Yeah, Harrison Ford did do that, actually. I heard about that. As long as you get your Biscoff, I ate them all. Spoilers. They were too good. They were too delicious. Sorry about that. Oh, am I turning early? I am. You're supposed to stay in between the blues, aren't you? That's how this all works. Is good coffee served on this flight? I drink it all. Spoilers. There will be no treats on this flight. I ate everything. And I have to go to the bathroom. So you can't get up either. I'm gonna leave the no smoking sign. I'm gonna leave the seatbelt sign on the whole time, so you guys can't pee either. I'm gonna hog the bathroom. I am such a great flight. He ate all the snacks. He's hogging the bathroom. Nah, nah, nah. How does this work? I don't know. Wait. The lines are doing weird things. All right, 10L. I want to go over there. I guess this is fine. I mean, this is a long runway. Next thing you know, I can't redeem my drink voucher. Drink vouchers? You got bamboozled, my good lad. All right, chat. We're about to head up. Okay, there's my line. We're about to hit the skies. I hope there's no freaking... These runways are scary, man. Some of them have, like, dips. They'll kill you. All right. We are ready to go. Start the chrono. And... yeah, let's go. Toga, 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 toga. My joystick is a little bit too far to the... Oh, no! Why was he there? Chat, don't tell anybody he was there. What was that dude there, chat? Why was he there? I don't understand. All right. Flaps up. I didn't kill that man. You can't prove nothing. Oh, TCAS. My bad. I just saw the warning over there. Let's clear that up. It's gone anyway. All right. Spoilers. There we go. We are in the air, chat. Why was that guy there? Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Why was that guy there, chat? Not supposed to be there. Are we gonna lose? Why is E Honda in the middle of the screen? Blue Fox hit the button. Was gifted a sub. He gifted a sub. I'm sorry. Blue Fox gifted a sub to Turbo. Turbo. Thank you so much for the support, man. Why is E Honda in the middle of the screen? Okay, we're dead. Wow. Chat, guess who's dead? You, RR. We're dead. We have perished in the pixels. I don't know if I want to start over. Or use my replay. Alright, we'll keep playing. Whatever. We'll take this one. You tried? Good man. Good man. Alright, cool. Alright, we're making that turn. Little baby turn. All right, once we get above 10,000 and start climbing, which is very soon, I'm going to bring up that video. Just like that guy that says, I didn't know he was on the runway. I thought he was like, because he had landed. I saw him land, but he was just sitting there. So I thought he was like off somewhere. He just sat there. I guess he just wanted to play chicken. I won. All right, we're over 10,000. So let's turn off the seatbelt. Y'all can go pee. I'll allow it this time, and we'll retract the landing lights. Okay. What are you doing? I can't. There they go. These are some strange. I can't use the mouse wheel. Okay. You have forced me to zoom in. That's a hard thing to push. Wow. Sweet. Making that turn, coming out to the ocean and making that turn around boat into the Florida land mass. Thanks for the bits. All right, cool. Nice. So we're climbing. All right, let's get this video up. Let's get on top replica here. Let's get a window set up for this. Let's learn how to use. Let us learn how to let us learn how to use ye old URR. All right, select region. Done. Hide the. Well, I need to resize it now. Let's put it like over here-ish, I guess. We're gonna watch this little guide on how to set up cameras. I can barely hear him. I'll kill my music real quick. Well, you guys can't hear the game audio, can you? Oh, snap. Hold on. You guys can't hear the game audio is not coming through the stream. That's not on purpose. I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's not supposed to be going there. That's supposed to be going to system. I thought I changed that. All right, you guys should hear it now. I was enjoying the sweet tone of Captain Bwana. Yeah, it's like I looked at my levels and I was like, wait a minute, my the game audio isn't coming through. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. This ought to be quieter. Nope, it's not. That's exactly what I'm doing. Wow. One. How you do that? How is he doing? I need to know these secrets because a cameraman, you don't have all this. Wait, number key? Oh, that's probably what he set up in his keypad or in his controls. Mine are different. Mine is Control Alt and then a number. Maybe I should change mine to that. This is what I need to understand. Wait, am I climbing? Yeah. Mine's on fixed too, right? Yeah. I'm trying to see if any of my settings are different, but they aren't. Mm-hmm. Search for camera. Uh-huh. All. Okay, yeah, so here's his rebound. I see it. This is control, right control, and a number. Oh, you know what? Oh, that didn't... Did that pause the sim? Well, iStick's gonna pass me now. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Keyboard. Search for camera. See, mine are control... Save custom camera is control alt. And load custom camera. Yeah, I got the numpad here. I just left these alt ones here. Maybe I should remove these and just replace them with that like he did. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, we'll continue to watch. I think I'm gonna mimic this. This is a little bit smarter than what I'm doing. Control Alt. I just do right control. I got that, man. Sup, Noble? Cygnus, welcome. I just need wing views. I don't have any wing views. All the rest I got set up the way I want them. I just need 2 wing views. It's the arrow keys. Wait, shift? My arrow keys aren't working like this. That's what they were supposed to do. I got it, man. You've said this about 100 times. What? I gotta edit files? That's my problem! I wasted so much time on this. Oh man, all this time. Cameras at C. He closed it. Wait, what if I have the mod? Do I have to do it in that folder? I think I have to do it in the mod folder. Alright, let's go to the community folder and look. Because I have sim objects in mind. My voice is a real advert material. I used to do podcasting, and I also used to do like online trainings and stuff. So yeah. I did do some auditions, but nobody hired me. Cameras.config. Alright, hold on. You're aware of it. They're hacking the camera config to do this. Oh, it's genius. Why didn't I think of this? Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. I can see this guy's also a gentleman of culture using Notepad++. That's true, yeah. Wait, can I use the dev mode and just like use a dev camera and save them that way? I just found out about Notepad++ recently. I love it. Yeah. Not a Vim guy. I love Vim, but I haven't been on Linux or Unix in a while, man. I wonder if I could just do that. Just like use the dev camera to move outside the of the plane and then just save the camera from there. All right. Okay. This is the key. You have to go in your camera config, set your X value to be outside the plane, negative something or positive whatever, and then that'll put you at the starting point, and then from there you can save the camera views. All right, I got it. Let's choose 9. I can't do this now. Because I'm in the middle of a flight. Alright, I got it. I'll keep this up though, just in case I need to refer to it, but I understand. Completely understand now. Woo! So pretty soon I'll have some outside views. So we'll get that hooked up. We'll get our wing views. I was wondering why I couldn't do that, man. Have we I was just about to say, have we reached top of climb? And we have. We just hit it. Alright, cool. And we're throttling down. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful clouds. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. I want a GoPro view too. I could do that now, actually. Let's do this. I'll do this. No. And then go forward. Okay, I don't know how to move forward with this camera. I'm thinking I'm in freaking X-plane and X camera. Am I still doing on-air? No, I haven't done on-air in a while. Haven't done on-air in a while. I've just been doing normal flights. RR. But I got my good coffee mug thanks to Zach. Product placement, chat. Product placement. Yeah, it looks good too, man. He nailed it. I like that. I like how that looks. Product placement. Exclamation point coffee in chat. Subscribe to the YouTube channel today. Good coffee. Good coffee. Alright, so we're going from Fort Lauderdale to Nashville. ETE is on the screen, hour and 18 minutes, roughly. So it'll take us a little bit to get there. That's like the only way I found out how to do wing views. That's not obvious at all, man. Thanks for that link. I appreciate that. That's definitely not obvious. That you have to go into the concrete files and hack your starter location in order to create a starter location outside the plane. So you, because it just logically, I was just like, okay, I'll just go to extra. I'll just do this, and then I'll hit the key to save, and it just wasn't working. I was like, I don't understand. Why isn't it working? And lo and behold, that was why. It's craziness, man. Absolute craziness. But thank you for that. I'm getting my wing views. After this flight, we'll set up those views. And then before we go from, we're gonna go from Nashville to Jacksonville. Battle of the Vills. We're gonna go from Nashville to Jacksonville. So we'll be able to use those cameras on that flight. Awesome, man. Really cool. All right, I can turn my music back on too. And we can chill. You have to make sure your arrow keys are set to the camera. I don't know why that's not set. That used to be set. I must have unbound it. I don't know why that's not set. Because I instinctively actually went to the arrow keys. Because I remember being able to do that, because when I went to X-Plane, it didn't work that way. And I was like, oh. No, X-Plane was like dot and comma and Q, E, R, and F and stuff. And, I remember using the arrow keys here. I must have unbound it for some reason. Who knows, man? It's been weeks, years, months, even minutes. Yeah. Well, we're having a good time in the A32NX, the fly-by-wire mod. This is the... I think this is easily the best plane in the game right now. I haven't tried the new CRJ. I haven't tried the 740 or the 7... There's a mod for one of the Boeings. I forget which one. I haven't tried those yet. Recently. I tried them initially. Like, in November-ish. but I haven't tried them recently. But man, what was the link to that video? 747, that's the one. I'm not talking about the salty mod. I did try the salty mod. You talk about salty? I think there's one for the for the Dreamliner. No, there isn't. Dreamliner's premium. Never mind. I'm confusing things. Don't mind me. Yeah, this premium. We can't have a mod for that. But we're getting the 380 from Fly-by-Wire. I can't wait for that. I've been salivating at their screenshots, man, on their Discord. But they're in the modeling phase now. I can't wait. I actually can't wait until this comes out. And they're gonna make it free. I can't believe they're making it free. Well, I can, but where is it? Progress. Yeah, the overhead panel. Oh man, looking for a good one. I like this one. Look at this. I can't wait till this comes out, man. Be all over this. I'm gonna be all over this chat room. All over it. They're just modeling now. People coming there every day. When is the 380 coming out? When is the 380 coming out? Hey guys, when is the 380 coming out? When is the 380 coming out? I'm just getting excited for modeling pictures. Look at this. I'm getting excited for a button. A freaking button. It's a really nice button, though. A Jolly Candy-like button. That thing is nice, man. I can't wait. Shiny. Alright, how long have I been live? Do I need to take a break? Yeah, I need to take a break. I'll be back, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to take like a 5-minute break. I'm going to get up and stretch and walk around. I encourage you all to do the same. Click that follow button if you're enjoying yourself. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/bwana. I'm on the TikToks. I'm on the Instagrams. I actually do have I have a flight sim video on TikTok. And there was actually people that understood what was going on, which I don't know why that surprised me, but it did. But I'll be back in 5. You guys are the best. Let me pause the music real quick, and I'll see you in a little bit. Un momento, por favor. I lost the button. Hey everybody, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Right now I'm going on a break, and during my break I run advertisements on Twitch. And I know it's a controversial topic, but as a content creator, I use advertisements to support my stream and actually pay my bills. And you won't miss anything because I'm going to be gone this entire time. And during the break, you can participate in the on-screen fights. You can do, you know, the Stream Raiders stuff. You can just talk amongst yourselves in chat, or get up and take a break as well. I encourage you to get up and stretch and take a break. Also, if you're considering supporting my stream, you can subscribe and remove these ads and, you know, not see them at all, or go to Patreon at patreon.com/bwana. Support me there. You can give as little as $1 a month, and it helps tremendously. So I hope you're enjoying the stream, and stick around. All right, click that follow button and ring the bell.
Thank you for flying Bwana Air.
Hey guys, the best way to support me is to go to Patreon. Go to patreon.com/bwana. You can give as little as $1 a month to help me out. It's the best way to support me. Whether you want to donate, whether you want to go on Twitch or give me bits, Patreon is my preferred choice. So go over there right now. Patreon.com/bwana. Sign up. See you over there. Bye.
Hey, 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 you, yeah, you. Come here.
Do you own Amazon Prime? You do? Wow. Did you know you could get a free subscription on Twitch? How? Well, I'm glad you asked. Link your Amazon account to your Twitch account. That's it. You're done. Come back to twitch.tv/bwana and get your free sub. Thanks. And you're welcome. I am still muted. I'm sorry. I gotta fix my stream elements or stream deck script. It keeps leaving my mic muted there. I think it's doing something too fast. Thanks for telling me. All right, it's time for the fight. I could actually kick up the speed here. Or can I? Actually, no, I can't. We're doing Mach 7.8. I can't go much faster than this. Cool. I chose the easier fight in that case, and in retrospect, I should have did that before. Alright, let's go to the 3 skull one here. Sappin and Soulpel, welcome. And let's choose another daily. Or let's just collect these. Not choose another one. Awesome, awesome. Alright, cool. And battlefield, go. So I think I can take it up to like 0.81. Oh, I did manage, my bad. Like 0.81 Mach. Nope, that's gonna overspeed. Let's do 0.79. A little bit faster. ETE is 1 hour and 5, according to the overlay. And we are closely being followed by an iStog 34. Gators fan 5886. I've seen that guy in many places. That makes sense. Who changed the ETA to ETE? They mean different things. Because it's not actually an estimated time of arrival. Thanks, embarkation. What's ET stand for, chat? We've had this conversation before, and I always forget. ETE stands for estimate time of entry. Wait, maybe. Estimated time en route. That's it. Estimate time en route. That's the actual one. It's en route. That's what I get for looking at the first search result, thinking that's it. Estimate time en route. So they're different. Ow. My hand on the microphone. My hands. Ow. My poor little hand. Those clouds look very puffy. You have me thinking of Wingstop this Saturday. It was good. They were small wings, but man, was it good. Freaking expensive place, though. Yeah, this is the best looking sim, like, by leaps and bounds. And when you start getting the premium planes out and work out a lot of the issues, it's going to be a awesome sim. Monday and Tuesday are like 60 cents boneless wings at Wingstop. Lemon pepper all day. Yeah, my wife likes lemon pepper too. How you change the player name tag to a single lag? It is a mod called... I want to say Tiny Plates, but there's... I don't think that's it. It's called, Tiny Plates. Tiny Plates is the name of the mod. You just drop the mod in your community folder. Mango habanero? Ooh. I'm a fan of the barbecue, man. I like the barbecue and I like the, lemon pepper's good, too. I like their barbecue. It's pretty good. You don't like the sauce? I do. I like it. So Monday and Tuesday is the time to go to Wingstop. Got it. You looking forward to Elite's Odyssey update coming this year? Yes. Yes, and I still do Elite Dangerous content in case you guys are curious. I do it on YouTube. I have a series called Combat Only Commander. Right now I took a brand new commander and I'm only doing combat. And I've gotten him up to like 12 million credits and he's in a Viper. I'm in the process oh, spoiler, sorry. I'm in the process of engineering stuff. But yeah, I am looking forward to Odyssey. Yeah. I know it got delayed and everything, and I did watch the Dr. K interview on the Planet Generation stuff. I was in that stream with the drops and stuff. It looks good, man, but part of me knew the delay was coming, and I'm kind of it gave me a sigh of relief that they delayed it. Cause I've been saying on the stream for a while, I was like count on Odyssey being delayed multiple times. I was like, count on it. And I'm kind of glad they did. Kind of glad they did. Did I do my pressure thing? I don't think I put it on standard, did I? I did not. There we go. I think this tablet gives you the QNH, right? From the METAR. What's it, Can never see which one it is. So I just learned that the other day. Oh, it's right there. Herp. 1018 millibars. I was looking down here for that. Where's the 1018 down here? But that's not the QNH. Huh. Oh wow, I just saw this. They have a pushback. What? When did they add this? I never noticed this. 3006. Oh, so it's 30.06. Thank you. I didn't know they added a pushback thing. So it's, yeah, right here. 3000. Doesn't work yet? Oh. I'd rather wait a few extra months for something a tiny more polished if that's what they think is best instead of being rushed. Yeah, it's a delicate balance, man. I just hope, because I really think some game companies is using the pandemic as they're abusing it. I think some game companies out there are abusing it. They're just things are ready, but they're delaying it so that they can do something, whatever that is. You know, I think people just delaying games because they can. And you know, people are going to understand. They're like, oh, pandemic, we understand, delay. And you don't get that very often. You don't get that very often in the gaming industry. It's okay, you can delay. It's fine. I'll just use pushback helper. Pushback helper doesn't stay on top for me. It just, they have a hotkey to hide it, but it doesn't stay on top. You know what I mean? It doesn't stay on top of the Microsoft Flight Sim window. I always have to run it on my other monitor, which is fine, but as a streamer, I want you guys to see that stuff. You know? I want you to see it. Alright, where are we at? Let's close this chart. We're coming up on And we got Cedar Key on the left. Or coming up to where the heck am I? Okay. We're skating Big Bend over here. Gainesville's to our east. Yeah, the west coast of Florida I don't know much about. The Panhandle too. I know Panama City and Pensacola and a few other cities, but my knowledge of Florida is limited to north, central, and south. Mostly east coast and central. Yeah, Florida is sea level. You don't start to see hills until you get to like, you start going towards like, well, if you go to the Panhandle, you'll see hills. And I do mean hills. There's no mountains. It's more like hills. But yeah, for the most part, it's sea level. The entire state. You ain't gonna see much out here. Oh, we're not gonna be. Oh, actually, you can see the ground. Nice. I thought it was gonna be too much cloud cover. Okay, when the engines do that, I get a little weird, a little worried. I gotta make sure no engines are randomly shutting off, Chad. I'm like, what's going on? Alright. Yeah, there we go. The flatness of Florida. I decided to go back to 21 by 9. Because I did 16 by 9 as an experiment for a while, and I was like, I'm gonna just go back to 21 by 9 and spice it up a little bit. I'm not done overlaying this or overhauling this layout. I'm gonna be doing some more stuff to it. Today I just wanted to add like an info panel thing. The cool thing about the info panel is that I can put it on this if I wanted to. Like I could just pop it up like... So I have the scene here. Somewhere. It's somewhere in this list. Actually, no, I have that one. Well, it's a similar one. Just without the background. The text is there, though. Get the idea. So I can move that anywhere. When I was there, I could see the curve of the earth. It's flat, man. As flat as they get. But that's pretty. I forgot how this game is a screenshot simulator. For real. I actually forgot about that. This game is the quintessential screenshot generator. I play a lot of screenshot generators. Elite Dangerous, Euro Truck Sim, Fry Sim, X-Plane. Screenshot generators, man. Wallpaper simulator. For real, man. I really wish they had a key to hide the names, though. Somebody needs to make a mod for that. Because I want to, like, if I like to keep the names up, but you want to turn the names off when you take a screenshot. And I hate having to go into the menus, turn the names off. Take the screenshot, go in the menu, turn them back on. Blech. It's annoying. So I'm hoping for a mod where somebody just says, hey, hit F1 or hit F9 and your names will disappear. Voice attack automated, that would be a nightmare. I wouldn't want to do that. Good suggestion though. Hey, SCX264, welcome. Thanks for coming by, hanging out with us. We're on our way to Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville. From Fort Lauderdale. Like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I used to take this flight a lot. Like, I flew, back when I was traveling a lot, I flew from Fort Lauderdale mainly. And Fort Lauderdale to Nashville was like a common stay, a common thing. Like, I connected there a lot too, and also I connected in Atlanta most times. But there was always there wasn't always, but a lot of times there was a direct flight from Fort Lauderdale to Nashville that I would take. It was a good flight because it was just enough time for a good nap. You know, when I used to take a flight to like Atlanta or to like well, Dallas is a good nap too. But like Atlanta, it's like as soon as you get to sleep, we're descending. You know, all of a sudden you hear people rustling about and you know they're landing as soon as you get to sleep. This flight here, I got a good nap on this one. Really good nap on this one. Even though it was only like what, another extra 20 minutes from Atlanta. Not even that. Barely that. But it was always a good nap. But it was like whenever I would go to like Atlanta, I wouldn't even bother trying to go to sleep sometimes. I'd just be like, pfft. By the time I get to sleep, we're gonna be there. And from Jacksonville to Atlanta, oh freaking forget about it. You barely hit top of climb before you It's like, we're turning off the seatbelt signs, y'all better hurry up because we're gonna be descending real soon. Yeah. That's when I play video games. I had my I'm dating myself a little bit. That's when I had my gosh, what was the Sony handheld called? Why am I drawing a blank on the Sony handheld? I played Luminous. Vita, yeah. I break out my Vita and play Luminous. I also had a Game Boy Advance and I play Final Fantasy Tactics, Pac-Man, and what else I had on there? I had a bunch of classics on there. On my Game Boy Advance. I just whip it out. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I didn't have a Vita. I had a PSP. You're right, PSP. I didn't have the Vita. It was PSP. I never had a Vita. PSP, Luminous, man. Gosh, I love that game. That game was so fun. And it was music too, so it was like, it keeps you awake. I don't know what my PSP is. I think the mover stole it one move. I lost it. I remember playing on my Game Gear back in the day. That thing ate batteries like nothing. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'll tell you, man. That was before we had like souped up phones with all the games and stuff on there. That was during the times where you played Snake. I'm pretty sure that was pre-iPhone. That was pre-touchscreen craze, I should say. You need offline phone games. Offline is going to stink, I'm telling you. I warned people about 10 years ago. I'm like, why are they going online? It should go online. I'm like, no, it shouldn't. We need offline stuff. I'm a pre-cell phone kid. Oh, man, I remember the first time I got a phone. I was fascinated by it. Fascinated. What was my first phone? I'm trying to think of what the first phone I got was. I don't even remember. Hold on, I think I have a photo of my phone graveyard somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do have a graveyard where I like spread out like all of my old phones. Oh snap! I don't think I have those on the scene. Uh-oh. Hold on. Do not adjust your set, because I think I did. Oh, crap. That actually didn't work at all. Supposed to do that. But that actually didn't work. Why didn't that work? I do have it on the scene. Why didn't that work? Hold on, let me reload this. Something has broken. Uh-oh. Something is broken. Other alerts, there it is. Refresh. Let me see if I can do it. I'm not sure why that didn't work, but I'll give you a free trippy in a second. Professional streamer. I'll give you a free one. I gotta wait for the cooldown though. It just broke. I had to reload it. Oh yeah, I was looking for my my phone pics. Hold on. I gotta go way back, dude. Way back. Oh, I gotta show you this. Remember I was telling you about how I used to travel a lot? This photo, this one right here is actually let's just take a screenshot of it. This photo here, who recognizes him? Oh, you can't see him because he's upside down. Do you recognize who that is? I actually had a seat next to him on the flight. This is Fort Lauderdale Airport right here. Did y'all get it? That might have been the Nashville, actually. You know what? I don't have the graveyard picture here. Looking. So I think the graveyard picture has my first phone in it. That is Ernest Thompson of What's Happening. He was on the flight with me. I actually got upgraded to first class that flight. Points. Points! Okay, I had a Nokia E61. I see that picture. I did have that. That was a great phone. That I had VoIP on that thing. I was doing some hackery with that one. My eyes hurt so much. Work that the dime, boys. I wonder what happened to that stuff. I'm looking for the phone graveyard photo. I can't find it yet. Yeah, that's Ernest Thompson. I was a big phone nerd. What do you mean was? Oh well. I don't think it's up here. It's an old photo. Really, really old photo. And I can't find it, so I must not have put it on here. Oh well. But yeah, I can't even remember the first phone I ever had, man. Hey, Mr. Winston, welcome, dude. I'm playing Valheim, and that bird scared me. Brrr. Alright, where are we at? ETE is 41 minutes. I can't even tell if we, did we get top of climb yet? When did we descend here? I'm looking for the little marker. This is for people that have specialized chat. Alright, we're coming up on John. John? John? Do they show that in here? ATL. They don't show top of climb and descent. Guess you don't always get it. I've been on American Truck Sim kick lately. Yeah, I was gonna hook up my wheel on Sunday and actually set that up, but then I ran out of energy. Cause I got a G27 and the Logitech software is very finicky. Super duper finicky. Yeah. And I got like a bunch of DLCs I haven't played yet. I'm gonna drop to like 25 because I don't know when I'm supposed to descend, so I don't want to have to do a Bwana vomit comment for you guys. So we're gonna drop to 25,000 now. Let's put on managed speed. Yeah, I have a G27, and I was thinking about using my my CH pedals instead of the G27 pedals. It's a pain to set those up and the CH pedals at the same time because I have to move stuff around. And pedal placement, you know, you have to keep getting under your desk and moving stuff if it's not in the right spot. It's a pain. So I might use my CH pedals for Euro Truck, even though it's not ideal to use like rudder pedals for a trucking game. It's just me being lazy. But yeah, I do want to do truck sim in the next couple weeks. But like I said, I gotta get the Logitech software to play nice with my G27. Gotta consult Niffin again. Because last time I did it, I had to use their legacy driver in order for it to recognize the full range of the wheel. Otherwise, if I use the new stuff, the wheel didn't turn the full range. Like it couldn't see the wheel right. And I looked it up online, and everybody said you have to use this version of the Logitech gaming software, the old version of it, which was, oh man. Yeah. I really don't want to go through that again. Same for iRacing? Oh my goodness. You would think Logitech would fix that by now, because the G27 is not, I wouldn't call the G27 an unknown wheel. It's a very popular wheel. It was like top dog for many, many years. That's a big reason why I don't truck sim, because of that. I spent a week and a half getting my G920 to work well with Forza. Oh my goodness. Logitech doesn't need to fix it. They need to buy another company. Okay. Alright then. I see you. You been playing ATS with a mouse and keyboard? You know, I do that, Playtown, and I actually enjoy it. I'm fine with playing with the keyboard and mouse. But people know that I have a wheel, people in my community, and they shame me. They guilt shame me. So when I play with a mouse and keyboard, they don't want me to play at all. I get guilt shamed by my own community. The audacity, you know? Bwana, why don't you hook up your wheel? I don't feel like hooking up my wheel. I'm having playing keyboard and mouse. But it's not immersive. You're not playing, I'm playing. But it's not immersive. You're not playing, I'm playing. But Bwana, Bwana's not immersive. You know what, Playtown? I think you just inspired me. I'm gonna play with keyboard and mouse. And you know what? If somebody give me some lip, somebody say something, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell them to shut up. You just shut your little face, sir. I'm gonna play with keyboard and mouse and I'm gonna like it. But boy, shut up. Shut up! Get out of my chat. But boy, it's not immersive. Because seriously, I have no problem playing with a keyboard and mouse. I don't. Like, boy, I hear a clacking in the background. What is that noise? That's me playing with keyboard. You're playing Euro Truck Sim with a keyboard? But you have a G27. Yeah, and I have to solve world peace, world hunger to get it to work. But it's either here or there. We're gonna do some truck sim. I'm like 2 DLCs behind. The last DLC I got was Washington. The Valheim bug leave you? I really haven't been playing Valheim. Y'all been playing Valheim more than me. You should play all keyboard and mouse games with a wheel now. Ooh, should play Overwatch with a wheel like that guy did. Colorado. I don't know if it was I don't know what it was. You know what? Let me pull up Steam. Tell you in a second. American Truck Simulator. Don't they have like a DLC? Last played December 21st, 2019. This might show a key. Hold on. I have Arizona. Why do I have stuff from January 2nd, 2020? Oh, Utah. That was the last one I got, was Utah. I got Washington, Utah, Oregon, and New Mexico. Yeah, New Mexico, Oregon, Washington, and Utah. That's what I have. Arizona was free? Well, I'm just looking at the DLC list, dude. I don't know what's what. I don't know. The Euro Truck Simulator? Oh my goodness. When was the last time I played that? The same day? Oh wait, this was when we were moving gifts. That was the last time I played Truck Sim, is when I was moving gifts. We were delivering presents for Santa. Wow. 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 I think I remember seeing that some user created stuff for Florida and some East Coast states has already been made. If I recall correctly, I think I did see that. But yeah, chat, I think I might do some truck sims next week. That might be a good thing to do next week, a couple days, or maybe during a subathon or something. Next week, that might be fun to do. Did BlizzCon have any good news about Overwatch 2? No. We got some trickled information, but there was nothing earth-shattering. Nothing earth-shattering. I like what I heard, but if I share it with somebody else that doesn't really care about the game, it's gonna be a giant meh. So I don't even try to sell it to people. I'm just like, nah, there's nothing there. I kind of got the itch to play a shooter too. I might break out Tarkov again. Last time I had the itch to play a shooter, Tarkov killed it. So I might have to get Tarkov to kill it again. Because it rises up in me. I'm just like, I want to shoot something. And then I'll play Tarkov. And then I hate myself. And then I don't play shooters for a while. So I might have to do that again. Alright, let's turn on constraints. Let's see what constraints look like. We still got ways to go. We got 35 minutes. I actually don't see anything on this map though. Yeah, we shouldn't have to descend. So let's see. If I need to go to what was that, 16.5? I might try to use their calculator here. Yeah, 16.5. They have a calculator here. Sync that. Target altitude 16.5. Okay, I guess I can't use my numpad. Oh, I can use it. So start to descend about 27 nautical miles before target. This sunset though, check it out. So beauty. So beauty. So pretty. Such screenshot.
Go on, Bwana. Take a shot.
Got him. That's so beautiful. Do I have a co-stream and... Oh. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Some would call it the pathway to the sea via airplanes and airlines. Here we see the majestic A320neo from the fine floors of fly-by-wire. If you look very closely, we can see the A320 in its natural habitat as it skates along the clouds and the sunset is in the background. Sadly, we do not see any of its mates or any of the other species around. Sometimes they travel by themselves. Chat, what's wrong with you? Is that engine on fire? No, but wasn't that crazy? That whole sequence was crazy. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. With all these people, all these airlines cutting back, and half the people ain't working, and you know our airlines was already cutting back. I had a feeling the plane was just going to fall out of the sky one of these days. I'm like, I knew it was going to happen. And somebody, I don't know what happened, somebody failed an inspection. A turbine blade was missing, and the engine basically exploded in the... It basically caught on fire midair, and they had to do an emergency landing. And the giant piece of the engine fell in front of somebody's house. Just like plop. I'm sure that property value has declined. Oh, let me put that screenshot in Discord. In our flight simulator category. Bleh. Disons. What's this? Well, now, choosing one server region, your voice channel. Use a different region for each year. Really? Discord is allowing us to use different voice or different regions for different voice channels. So we can have an EU voice channel. And it'll connect to EU servers and people won't lag. That'd be nice. That's a cool feature. Okay, where are we at? I gotta start thinking about getting serious about this landing. ETE is like, what, 30 minutes still? Something like that? Yeah, 32 minutes. We're getting there. We're keeping it real at 25. I could probably speed up. We can speed up a little bit. We could actually speed up a lot. Wait, 330. What should I take it up to? Man, the speed had me down to 250. I made that mistake last time I streamed this. I kept it at managed speed the whole time, and it was like... And I descended too early. And we were creeping along. Alright, we're speeding up now. Okay, that's going to be overspeed. Let's take it down to 338. 338. So the calculator says we have to descend. Oh my goodness. Did they keep this in focus that whole time? Yeah, it did. 27 nautical miles before target that we have to descend. Rule of threes. Right there on the tablet. Boom, 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 boom. They were lucky they were able to circle back to the airport. Yeah. It was, I saw a YouTube video. I didn't see all of it, but a guy, a captain guy broke it down. He actually went through the audio of the flight, and he explained every part that was going on. And it's kind of amazing how that whole thing panned out. Kind of amazing. Captain Joe, that's him. Yeah, Captain Joe. We'll probably watch that next flight. We'll watch Captain Joe's video on what happened next flight. Because I'll have my wing views. I can't wait to get my wing views finally. I can't believe you have to hack a camera config, chat, to get custom wing views in this game. Because I couldn't figure out how to do it. I was like, what in the world? You had to edit a config file to get the freaking camera outside the plane. That's so crazy. They gotta fix that. They really do. But I got a feeling the dev camera would work too. Maybe not. Aircraft accident videos are great in-flight entertainment. They are. You know how many planes I was on where the movie was Air Force One? It's like always Air Force One. Get off my plane. I like watching air disasters on the Smithsonian Channel. I find it fascinating. Cool. All right, I think we got a little time to use the restroom again, chat. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out. Click that follow button and ring the bell for updates. If you are enjoying yourself tonight, we're on our way to Nashville. We're going to be descending very shortly for our final. And I'll see you guys there, all right? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. Alright. So let's hope we're back, chat. Thanks so much for waiting. Let's see where we are. Yeah, I lost chat. There it is. So we are 40 nautical miles away from Jaeger. Not quite there yet. And I gotta remember, we're gonna make an adjustment to this flight plan because has me doing some crazy stuff. So once I hit I know I have to do a direct in here somewhere. Maybe I don't. I'm looking at this and I might not have to do a direct. Because the actual plan, when I went through it, it was weird. It had me zigzagging and stuff. So I might not have to do it. But yeah, we're 35 nautical miles away. You blue screen? Oh no! Oh man. I mean, this looks right at first glance, but it really had me doing some zigzagging on the plan. I'm sorry, iStig. That sucks. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's... Ooh. Oh, that's... pretty! I need to put the screenshot button on the home screen. Worst part is I don't know who to blame, AMD or Flight Sim. Blame them both, man. Get the Night Stars coming out now. That is so beautiful. This game never ceases to amaze me. You gotta download it now. Let's turn on our flip panels a little bit more. And then we can turn down the... Wait, did I actually turn these up? Let's turn those up. There was a... oh, here it is. The dome light. Turn off the dome light. There we go. Now we get that immersion. Flying into Nashville? Yes. Flying from Fort Lauderdale to Nashville. We're getting close. ET is about 17 minutes. Give me a call when you land. I'll come get you and we'll get some hot chicken. Oh man. Alright, cool. The next flight will be a night flight, so we're gonna be going from Nashville to Jacksonville after this. And I love landing in Jacksonville at night. Oh, passing over downtown. They did a good job of doing Jacksonville from, you know, looking down at Jacksonville from the air. When you get close to the ground, though, you can see like floating lights and weird stuff. But yeah. Oh, you getting the desync thing? I thought I fixed that, but I don't know what to do, man. It's a Twitch thing. Workaround is you can go down to 720p. People said that works, and it doesn't happen anymore. Like, I actually don't know what to do about that. I switched ingest, and that helped it that one night, but I don't know what to do about it. It's weird. I had stuttering on some of the streams I was watching today. And all the chat was complaining about it. Like, I guess Twitch is having issues. So I don't know what Twitch is doing, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Like, the VODs are perfect. Like, I went back that one day when we first saw it, and I watched almost the entire VOD, and it was flawless. I was like, I don't know why this is happening. Stuttering 2 at source, yep. Alright, chat, I think I'm gonna trust the flight plan. It looks fine. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I go to plan, right? And we look at this again. And then we go down here. Oh man, that was a little laggy there. And then we do this. Let's get a little closer. And it keeps moving. Go the other way. So we're gonna follow each waypoint. You see how it zigzags there? It's like nyop nyop nyop. Like, I don't know why it does that, but it's weird. It's really weird how it's doing that. So what I was going to do is I was just going to fix it with directs. And just like, when I get close, I'll just look at it and see where it goes crazy and just do directs. Alright, so I have to be 26 nautical miles away to descend. This is about... That's about 20. So when I get the lens, I'm going to... I'm going to descend to 10K. You might actually fly over my house? Nice! Let me show you where I'm at exactly. We are going over, that's Dalton. We're going to be passing over Chattanooga. Kinda. Before we hit Nashville. It's a rough estimate of where we're going. $720 is working? Okay. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with that. Oh, good timing on the fight. I was hoping I didn't have to do this fight during my landing. Actually, I might have to still. $86 units. I'm pretty close to the airport. I see north-south traffic all the time. Oh, nice. Awesome, awesome. Sick the easy fight. Gotta get this warrior leveled up. Alright, we're 11 nautical miles from Lentz. Which button did I put that on? 2? 2, yeah. 11 nautical miles from Lentz. Go outside and look. Like, I honestly don't know what's causing it, dude. It's weird. Because I'm getting like no drops, no warnings on my side at all. I'm using Twitch recommended settings and it just gets out of sync. I have no idea why. Alright, 6 nautical miles, so let's go ahead and get ready to do this. We're going to drop to 10,000 feet. I'll put this on managed speed and drop. A 110 knot crosswind, chat. Ooh, give me the shakes. Just give me the shakes, man. Getting knocked around back there. Put that seatbelt sign on. This is your captain speaking. We're coming a little turbulence before we run to Nashville. I want everybody just put on the seatbelt sign. Flight attendants, please check cabin for final departure. All right, Commander. Thanks for coming by, dude. Welcome to Nashville. A mod for in-flight emergency would be cool. That exists. That exists. You can actually configure this in vanilla to have random failures. Yep, and you can set the frequency of how often, and yeah, you can just have that happen. And there's some more elaborate ones out there too. Yep. I ain't brave enough for that. The engine shuts off, I'm just gonna panic. We are descending through the clouds. Let's turn on our de-icer. For the engines. And the wings, I guess. Actually, I don't know if we need the wings or not. It's John Cena! Not bad at bad! So pretty. We're pretty much idle, right? On the throttle? Oh, no, we're not. We're not idle on it. Alright, cool. So we're descending to 10,000 feet. Once I hit 10,000, I'll put the landing lights on. I did turn them off, right? Yeah, they're retracted. Put the landing lights on, turn on a whole bunch of other lights, get ready to get in there and land. We're in the middle of the clouds now. Aziz. Light. The crosswind is going down quite a bit. Down to 50 now, so it dropped in half once we dropped altitude. Planet side is calling you. Alright, let's put this at 40 nautical miles and have a look-see here. Is this gonna go nuts? Our descent is at a day. Oh, we got down to 10,000 pretty fast. We're actually there now. So as usual, I just ended early. You know me, I always go down too early. Or way too late! Alright, up a little bit more. Yeah, it looks fine, it looks fine. I think. Well, no, it's still doing the thing. Yeah, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna go to tiers. Yeah, I said I was gonna go direct from tiers to Onuj. Because it's gonna go all the way around here, and it's gonna go to Onuj, and then we're gonna spin back around and then land. That's what was gonna happen. So once I get to tiers, we're gonna do a direct to Onuj. And forget this whole loop thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. Still dropping? Oh, no, actually we're at 10K, so we're actually going to be flying through the clouds here. And so, once we get to tiers, I think tiers is 6K, right? Yeah. So when I get to like a day or, I don't know, Weemall, I'll drop to 6K. Then we'll turn, well, yeah, okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Got it. We got it, chat. Let's turn on auto brakes on medium. And start getting our face ready for landing. Getting closer and closer to Nashville. I used to hate when I had to connect through Atlanta to get to Nashville, because that Atlanta-Nashville is so quick. It's just like, and we're landing. It's like, as soon as you put your seatbelt on, we're landing. Oh, okay. What is your Amazon code? I don't have one anymore. They took it away from me. So I gotta get another one. My old one, your purchases will still work, but I won't get anything for it though. Yeah, it is what it is. I gotta get a new one though. Alright, let's go to 40 nautical miles again. We're 7 nautical miles from Hi Matt. Hi Matt, how you doing? Well, let me clear this error. This enter desk data. Don't need to do that because I've already done it. I think the scariest landing was New York by far. I've had scarier ones than that though. I think I had a Boston landing. Well, I thought for sure we were gonna go in the lake or into the river. I really did. Because that turbulence was knocking me around everywhere, and it's just like... But yeah, the New York landing was scary, though. I hate the small strips surrounded by water. Yeah. Yeah, Boston was... Because there were houses, too. It was like... I thought we were going to clip the houses. I was like, what is this approach? You know what? I don't even... You know what? I'll let the descent kick in here. Or the decel. But I think if I do a direct, it might mess up the decel. Let's find out. For science! Dude, I flew out of some California, some Colorado mountains in the A320 for On Air. Oh my gosh, that was not pretty. They had me landing at these tiny airports in the A320, and it was not easy. It's like, yeah, we got a job to move 700,000 tons of something to this little tiny airport in the middle of two mountains. So, A, you can take a GA plane and do 7,000 trips, or you can take an A320 and do 10 trips. The choice is yours. There's a hefty payout. All right. So, coming up on the day, 3.8 miles. And a day is going to put me on decel. Like, right after day is my decel, so I'm going to start automatically slowing down, do auto thrust. So, let's turn on the landing system. I'm going to wait for decel to kick in, and I'm going to do a direct to Onuge. See what happens. Because I don't want to do this whole loop thing. It's a very strange loop. This loop is going to do this. It's going to go whoop, and then you're going to go all the way to Onuge, and then you're going to turn around and come back to the airport. So I'm going to try to avoid that and just go straight to Onuge. Let's see what happens. I'm going to wait for decel to kick in. Am I still at 10? I need to drop. Let's drop to 4. Alright, let's do a direct now. Direct to Onuge, let's go. Direct. Onuge. I'm clicking it. Direct. GG's. Turn that vessel! So we're not doing this whole loop around and then back around again. We're just going to go straight to Onuge and hopefully land. Otherwise, it's going to be a comical. It's going to be comical. Crosswind is 52, so we're kind of turned a little bit. Okay, that's cool. Why don't I have that on 5 instead of 4? So, we're going to turn on approach. Actually, I should turn on approach soon. Let's do it now. We are not... Oh, we are decel. Oh, crap. That's more like it. Let's drop some flaps. Again with the flaps. Flaps 3. There we go. I want to see that red line. Okay. So cool. We're still on our way to Onuge. No need to use air brakes or anything. Seem to be dropping at a pretty good rate. Oh, wow. It actually took the QNH from the... It took the QNH from the EFOP, the thing from the... It took the QNH from the METAR! Oh! I didn't have to put it in. Oh, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful, gorgeous. I am literally flying sideways now. Oh, this is a headwind now. I did turn on approach, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, we're probably gonna have to hand fly this down. Just noticed the custom coffee cup. Good coffee, boy. That's a product placement. That's what I'm talking about, boy. It's like, ah! Yeah, I'm literally flying sideways. The plane is like, Okay, I don't know where I'm turning right now. Good old Microsoft Flight Sim chat. Pull up, terrain. I'm letting do a thing. I think it just needs to find its way. Wait a minute. What's happening, chat? I don't know what's going on. I want to see what happens. Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know what happened there. I mean, we were doing fine, doing the direct to that one point, and then all of a sudden... So I stayed blue screen, he didn't make it, and I crashed. That's something, chat. That is something. Ooh. Well, let's go in Sim Toolkit. And let them know what happened. Your flight has been logged as completed. Oh. I guess a crash means completed. Got it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to restart the sim. That's a good habit to do that between flights. Just clear up all the gunk. Yeah, I'm going to do the cameras too. Technically, you're on the ground, so complete it. True. So let's go to my cameras file. We'll choose... Which one am I going to pick? I don't think it does. It not save the camera stuff in that fly-by-wire directory. All right, let's bring up that video again. There it is. Stream is down, huh? Oh, Twitch. What we gonna do with you? Well, let's hope it comes back up. Oof. Is it title? Title. Okay, this is the wrong file. App data. So where's this at? App data local. Packages. Babe, you notice the stream is down? Babe.
Yeah.
You notice the stream was down? Did you notice the stream was down?
Yes. Yeah, I got the error for 1,000 or whatever. But it's up now. I can see it. That's why I didn't say anything.
But, okay.
But,
I don't think it's up yet.
huh?
I don't think it's up. I think it's severely delayed.
And all of this is going to do it.
Okay. Why do I see this Microsoft Flight Simulator directory? I'm just working on this. I'm just working on I don't even know if you guys can hear me yet, but I'm just working on this camera thing, looking for this file. I don't have the folder he has. Maybe because I'm on Steam. That could be it. So let's go to Steam and where it's installed. Pretty sure I have it on. Say again?
I said yes, today I hear from the social now. Refresh it.
I got green now, so it might be catching up.
Yeah, it is.
Told you, man. I can't. I don't know what. It's crazy. All right, let's get in Steam here. It's caught up? Okay. Local files. Browse. It's on E? Oh, okay. Packages. No. Okay, I don't know where this is. Yeah, finding these files has been a challenge, man. For Flight Sim, I mean. Checking the Steam folder now. It's packages. Where's the video? Down to a delay a few seconds. Okay, good. Did I close the video? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Okay, you didn't. Local cache? No. Sim objects, airplanes. So this video shows you where it is if you installed the Windows Store version, but the Steam version, I don't know where these files are. The camera's config, I gotta find it. And going to my Steam apps common, it's not there. I forgot how wacky this game's file structure is. It's so stupid. If I go to the community folder, or I go into that base folder, there's an official Steam. And then there's a bunch of files in there, but none of them resemble. All right, I might have to do another Google search and see where it is on the Steam. All right, so let's see. Cameras config Steam version. Cameras config MSFS Steam. Open the folder airplane. Okay. Cockpit. So it's got that same folder, but it's just not there. I try app data local and I've tried Steam and it's not there. I'm sad. App data local packages. Because I'm pretty sure the app data local packages is for the Windows Store version. Pretty sure. Packages. And there is not a Microsoft Flight Simulator directory in here. Yeah. That's not there. All right. Okay, cool. Nice. We'll get back in there soon, chat. I'm trying to get this camera stuff working. And it's not cooperating at the moment. Hopefully I don't have more than one VoD for what just happened, that little mishap. I hope I have one continuous VoD because I hate having multiple parts. Okay, there's cameras config inside of my inside of my, folder. The fly-by-wire mod. So I have that camera's config. I'll try that one. So let's do -5 on camera definition 9? Yeah, no, 10. 9. So initial X will be -5. Saving. All right, we can close this and get the sim started back up, and hopefully I'll be able to edit my cameras from outside. And just don't touch camera 9 because that's going to be my reference point for all these outside things until I can get one made. All right, we're starting Flight Sim again. Come out and fight me. Well, this means, if this is the case, if this works, that means that every time I update the mod, that I'm gonna have to make this change. Because it looks like the cameras are married to your aircraft directory. So if I nuke my aircraft directory, bye-bye cameras. So I got to make backups of this file. I don't want to have to do this every time. All right, hopefully we'll have some cameras to edit here. So is my channel the only channel that did that? Or were you guys able to look at other channels? Because I'm curious. Strange. You didn't try any other? Okay. All right, so we're going from KBNA to KJax. Let me update the title. KBNA to KJax. We're coming home with some juiced up cameras. I imagine it's all fixed now, but if it's not, then I was going to check on my phone, but I don't know if that was going to even help, actually. I opened another stream and they all had buffer emoji icons in the chat, so safe to say lol. So it was a total meltdown, huh? Wow. All right, let's load in KBNA. Oh, I need to do assembly for this. Let's go to flight plan first so I can know where to start. Okay, SimBrief's taking a while to load. All right, did some major backbone get knocked out or something? Look at this. This is modem speeds. Twitter's loading slow too. Ooh. Why they gotta wait for my stream? Oh yeah, SimBrief is like, wow. Dude, it's loading really slow. I finally loaded. I got a feeling things are gonna break though. Did the internet just break? Maybe. KBNA to KJax. All right, and we're gonna do the fly-by-wire. Okay, we're gonna do full passengers. Yeah, pretty simple flight plan. Alternate is Orlando. Save. Generate OFP. There's our in the button, 72 months. Chat. Love is required. Thank you for the third sub of the day.
Lots of months.
Lots of months. All right, let's bring this up in Sim Toolkit Pro. Okay, so we're taking off from runway 31. All right, where's 31? All right, ramp 49. I need a gate. I don't need a ramp. I can do gate 20. Well, let's do gate 30. Let's do gate 30. And we're doing live weather, right? Yeah, live weather. So if all worked okay, my camera number 9 should be outside of the plane, and then I can set up some other ones. I can set up my wings and yeah.
Come out and fight me!
Man, that was the biggest hiccup in the history of hiccups. That was a massive hiccup. I'm ready to fly. Well, it's my turn to fly. That one. I can't see chat. But you know what? There's no need to fear. I will soon have power. Just hit all the lights until they turn off. Pretty much. Okay, I can't see anything else, so we're gonna turn on the... Where is it at? So dark. Dome lights. There it is. Now we can see, chat. Boop, boop, boop. There's a flashlight key. I don't remember what it is, though. Alright, we're gonna align our ADIRs. And, increase the brightness of that guy. And turn on seatbelt sight on. Oh, no, don't you dare. Okay. Emergency exit on. Looking good, Billy Ray. I'm gonna turn on my fly pad and then we'll see if this hack worked. Fly pad on. Ooh, that's some good coffee. Are you ready, chat? Let's see if it worked. Didn't work, chat. This is actually not outside the plane. I did camera number 9. I just hit it. I set it to -5. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have set it to a different value. Okay, this is what I'll do. Let's turn on the dev. Crap, this is gonna mess up everything. When I reload the plane, it's gonna... You know what? I don't care. I don't even care. Chat, I don't care. I'm just doing cameras. So let's turn on the dev. Errors again? It's not working. It actually loaded my plane already booted up. That's weird. I haven't done that since week 1. Oh well, I guess... Not sure why that's not working. Alright, I'm gonna take a break during this turmoil. I'll be back. You guys can fight each other.